are you doing? You mess with me, and then you try to sit with me at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead! You just eat in a corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And if you think this is unfair, next time don't try to sit at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move. That was it?! Imagine having so many friends to play this fucking game with. Could never be me, because, oh my god, I'm a lonely bitch. One player. I'll go full. Why not? Why not? I'm skipping this, because you guys already know how this shit goes. I'm gonna be you. The sexy one. Yeah, she's super sexy. I love her. I'm skipping this also. I'm also skipping this. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it'd be my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal. So the joke's on you, pal. Dolphin. There it is. Fuck buddies for life. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best to have a good time, right? Purebred horse. At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot! Who said there were no silver lining to bestiality? Yeah. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth about your soul. Caucasian guy with a turban because fucked stereotypes. Snowman! Because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards. He has a kick-ass hat. Octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. Yeah. What criteria would you use to name your children? Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. I will research for a name that is pun-proof or joke-proof, and no one will pick on them. Just a swear word. Meh, no name? It's just too much work. A heteronormative, what the fuck, name to give them freedom to define themselves in their own terms. The name of my favorite ship, like Gavialich, Dara Narfield. Yeah, that. Okay, well, I'm trying to go after Vera this time, but oh well. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Obscure 80s movie trivia, bachelors in engineering, lyrics to all Disney songs. How to make a killer cocktail out of anything, sports things, how to set stuff on fire. Yeah, let's get Damien, I guess, maybe, possibly. Oh my god, I was trying to go for Vera, but okay. I guess, maybe, I don't know. Don't you love when you try to go after the hottest bitch and it's super hard?
Let's do this.
Yeah. I'll go, library. Easy steps to enlarge your tentacles? What the fuck? That day you spent some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? It was minus 10 karma, which is in a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain plus 10 money. Plus 2 money, Jesus. If only. You live your spookiest life. When you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie, met by the snorting of an angry prince of hell. I'm not saying that that's definitely how you lost your horn. I'm just saying that's one of my many headcanons for it. Headcanon? Yeah, how I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined you all as a regular girl. Regular girls don't come up and ask me if I nobly sacrificed my horn for the coven because I'm secretly horny for hope. Okay, but I also have a Spooky High Seas AU, where the whole school is a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy. What? Fuck scurvy. If I was a pirate, I only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases. I also wrote a human high at you where you're not missing your horn at all. You're just missing a wang. How is a horn an analog for a wang? Also, don't answer that. Stop making up canons about my head. The only canons I like are the ones with two ends. I happily stop making up head canons if you tell me the real story. I don't like any of these options. You could just tell Zoe that Damien lopped off one of his horns to piss off his dads. You feel like he heard that somewhere. But friends don't tell friends their other friends horny secrets. Looks like a job for lying. Maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one or the other of your very attractive classmates. Yeah, they're both equally attractive, I guess. As we all know, demon horns are a powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his wink. Who gives a fuck about how Damien lost his horn? You should see what the other guy lost. It was most things.
That's crazy.
Fuck yeah! That's fucking right. You should have been that other guy. Guys, there were 5 of them. OMG, there were? Tell me all their names. I'm going to write them all down and include plenty of details so everyone knows how true this story is. Yeah, totally. They were all giants and their names were Stare Eater, Monstrous McNightmare, Death Fucker, and, Beast Mode and Hope Killer. You finish for him. And the 2 of you quickly proceed to yes and the fuck out of this situation. You're still talking about Death Fucker's shotgun, which is also a shotgun that shoots shotguns that shoot lasers, and the laser's on fire, and the fire is poison. You continue, and the poison is made out of the blood of the Beast Mode, cause I killed him first. This is all so interesting and important, and every single word of this super accurate story is going into this fan fiction. It's going to be the most accurate spooky high fic ever. I can't wait for the whole world to hear about what time Hope Killer paid for taking his horn with his life. His life, Jesus, I can't speak. And with his $1 trillion inheritance, you'll come into a few years, so everyone should fear you now. You think that after being a nightmare deity for a few centuries, she'd be a little harder to fuck with? Don't get me wrong, it's fun having someone around who I know did more murders than I did once upon a time. She could just be a little much. Instead of worrying about whatever crazy shit she's going to write about in my missing horn, why don't you and I focus on something that isn't missing? Dang, that includes at least 4 limbs, his other horn, and his junk! Awesome! Gain +2 charm, +1 smarts. Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Let's do this.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna go after Damien. I haven't gone after him yet. Period. Just any time ever. Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at the table when you first picked it. Psst. Hey, loser, down here.
Hey, boo.
Hey, us. It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. Ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here! Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under the federal jurisdiction. International law, more like. These munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally, as long as we get away from Buzzkill the bear over there. Just hide in the ghost zone, you know, special alternate dimension for only ghosts can use. Hide behind the diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both Princess of Hell, right? I mean, I guess I'm gonna go after... Let me see if I can go after both of them, just to see who I truly end up with. Rizz up both of them, why not? But I can't hide in Ghost Zone, I'm not a ghost! I guess she should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh? Being alive isn't a choice! Well, okay, I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. See you in a ghost zone. Going ghost! No, you won't! You can't follow Polly into the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck a ghost, maybe, possibly, I don't know yet. Let me get so much money. Oh wait, shit. Smart's bold. Okay. Go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm smoking with my finger. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get 0 shits and +2 bonus. Later, you, Polly, and Damien are practicing batting, which is stealing bats and hiding them from people's lockers. Hiding them in people's lockers. But all that well-intentional fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light. There you are. Exactly the monsters we wanted to see. Well, needed, not wanted. Ugh, these guys again, they never want to do anything fun. We're not trying to ruin your fun. We're just trying to save your world. Univertica is planning an attack. Ugh, so boring. Ugh. Why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm just going back to hell. Yes, that's what we need. Our partner on this mission, Rabaro, had died right after discovering Univertica's weakness. We need someone to speak her spirit. Not it! Not it! Damn it! I said it almost at the same time! Why does she have stars in her eyes for saying that? But I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue. But I'm prettier, so I shouldn't have anything to do ever. I shouldn't have to do anything ever. Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to step up. Whatever, just let the world end already. Then I won't have to take my midterms. I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you said your problem was. Well, the problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. I mean, well, if you're a demon like Damien, I don't think you would care, but okay. But you really don't want to help either. Time to either impress one of your classmates by forcing the other one to help. Psst. Wait, no. Shit, I read the wrong line. What's the matter, Damien? Are you scared? Are you a spicy little red baby? Psst, you're welcome, Polly. You know, Polly, saving the world is a great way to get free drugs and alcohol. Yo, Damien, you owe me one. Free drugs and alcohol? I guess I can help you out, but I'm not wasting my whole day on this. How is this a waste of a day? The world will otherwise end. What is wrong with you people? Polly bounces off to commune with the spirits. The coven exchange cautiously optimistic glances. Yo, good job cynically manipulating Polly's desires so I didn't have to go. You're going to hell for sure. Yeah, I want to go with hell with you. To hell with you. Jesus Christ. Fuck. You aim to please. After a moment, Polly returns. Raparoo is the bomb.com. We totally had an impromptu undead dance party in the spirit world, and it was wicked. That's great, I guess. But did you learn Univertica's weakness? Oh yeah, duh, it's penicillin. He's highly allergic. Penicillin, of course, we should have known. Great, cool, awesome. Now scram before I summon like 20 more demons to replace the one you're fighting. I truly do not understand how you can be so unconcerned about the fate of the world. You're all bad people, seriously. The coven disappears, leaving you, Polly, and Damien to not give any kind of fucks about the universe, just the way you like it. You get +2 bonus, +1 fun. Wow. This game is gonna be so long.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck a demon. I get more money. You just see lots of people with this sensationalist video, Impossible Promises. Nice. Getting 1,000 money, which almost everything goes to cover costs, so you keep only +2. Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies. Hey! Would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the agents of chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge. All proceeds go directly to the uprising of chaos over order, and is tax deductible. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. It told me that an ancient order, and as it was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears. And then the voices gave me a badge for the harassment of the elderly. And I learned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to set enough badges to make a bikini out of and then wear it and nothing else everywhere forever. My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of them and then wears it and nothing else everywhere forever. I wonder what badge we should go for next and what hijinks we can get into to earn it. You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being single and partying forever. Destroy the institution of marriage. Chaos is always better with some sensible agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes. What? Well, she said it was awesome. I mean, nothing is quite as chaotic as miserable as being covered in head to toe with bug bites. And I particularly love it because I have ghost skin, so there's no way I can accidentally be caught in the middle of this. Yeah, and if there's any of those little motherfuckers trying to come near me, I'll just torch them. Miserable Minute badge, here we come! Go team! 3 of you immediately set to work draining all the school's pipes and water and funneling in swarms of mislive mosquitoes instead. Yay! Students trying to take a drink of water with a W suddenly find themselves with a mouthful of winged parasites, Jesus, stealing the blood from their tongue and gums. Oh my god. Students sit down on a toilet only to have their genitals accosted by 30 pointy probski. The students go to wash their hands and then unable to use them the rest of the day because of how swollen they are from dozens of itchy, awful bites. Just when it seems like everything's on its way to practically perfect chaos, Damien runs over looking panicked. If Damien's panicked, you know shit is about to go down. Oh man, guys, I'm in so much fucking trouble right now. My dads are pissed. Apparently mosquitoes are a really integral part of the torture in hell, and I was not supposed to borrow large swarms of them without asking. Ha, shit. I hope you didn't get grounded and miss the next Ages of Chaos camping trip. What are you gonna do now? Probably misdirect my anger, frustration, and rage at the nearest target. Well, that's your cue to bounce. -2 and -1 smarts. Well, you get what I'm saying, right? You better. Oh my god.
Let's do this.
Okay. I'm really tempted to go at this table. You expect a couple to want to be left alone at lunch, but they actually seem really happy to see you. Oh, good, Mira. We can really use a bit of help. Tate and I spent a third period gazing longingly into each other's eyes in the bathroom mirror, and now his eyeballs are all dried out. Would you mind putting some drops in his eyes? His coordination isn't so great ever since I accidentally assimilated some of the nerve endings in his shoulders. Happy to help. You take the bottle of eye drops out of the couple's shared backpack and gently drip a few drops into Tate's vacant, lifeless eyes. Okay. Slowly, painfully, he lifts one arm to give you a limp thumbs up. Oh, I love seeing him happy. Thank you so much. I can't let a good deed go unrewarded, so how about a free disease? I can produce all kinds of funky, wacky spores. They're toxic, but in a funny way. Fuck it, why not? I'd rather lick some of your weird mushrooms if that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, of course! I would have been offended, but most people don't want to lick them because they assume they're toxic or something. And I mean, they are, but I'm made out of them, and I'm fine, so I don't know what everyone's so worried about. You don't either, you beautiful idiot. You lick the mushrooms, your tongue turns purple, grows eyes and a mouth, and develops a cool personality. Congratulations, you're probably disturbingly good at oral sex now. Game +2 fun. I'm so fun because my tongue turned purple and has a mouth and arms and legs, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm gonna try to, like, up all my stats just so I have a good chance of getting with whoever. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though muses themselves had descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Game +2 creativity. Creativity! You're hanging out with 2 of the baddest asses you know, generally being bad and asses, when suddenly a masked villain bursts in and threatens you. I have been waiting a long time for this confrontation, he says. Following you, hunting you, waiting for the perfect moment. And now, prepare for your doom and pay for all that you've done to me. Ah, holy shit! I've never done anything wrong to anyone ever. I have no idea who this could be. I've done so many things wrong to so many people, I have no idea which one you could be. Wonder no more, says the masked villain and rips his mask off.
Oh my god, of course, it's that guy. The one from, you totally know this guy, right, Damien?
Never seen this guy before. This dude before. He must have beef with Amira. I have beef with all of you, tiny fools. It is I, Univertica Jr. Oh, it's Univertica. I wish they showed off what they look like.
Oh, of course! Univertica Jr. No clue.
You collaborated with your 3 best friends to destroy my father! Scott, Vera, and Miranda?
No way, he means Liam, Coach, and Alfred.
Who the fuck is Alfred? I mean Faith, Hope, and Joy! I have no idea who the fuck those people are.
Yeah, literally never heard of them.
Puny mortals! They are classmates of yours who deformed a coven. A coven.
Oh, the coven. They have names?
Yeah, I definitely always think of them as pretty much one entity.
Oh yeah, right. The one time they made us talk to their dead friend Raboro to get the secret of killing some lame villain, and it turned out that he was allergic to penicillin, right? What was that dude's name?
Univertica! And I am Univertica Jr. And now you will pay! Seems like you really pissed this bad guy off. Luckily, you watch fiction, and you know how this shit goes down. Thinking quickly, you take this opportunity to reveal your real plan. You were only befriending the Coven to betray them. Ha ha ha. Recognize the symbol of his armor as that of your father. Gasp. You and Univertica Jr. are siblings. Oh my god. Yeah, that. Just befriending the Coven to betray them, eh? Univertica Jr. chuckles. A likely story. That's what they all say. Quick, if you're really not best friends with the Coven, what's their favorite color?
Black, duh.
Wrong! It was a trick question. Fake's favorite color is green, Joy's favorite color is purple, and Hope's favorite color is blue. They're individuals, people. How hard is that to grasp? I don't know, man. They really do just read as one person to me. One person I can't wait to help Amira betray, obviously. You 3 really aren't best friends with the Coven, are you? In fact, you're not even very good classmates.
Whoa, bro, don't stretch it. Like, you know all your classmates' favorite colors?
You don't even know their names! You should get to know them better, though, if you're thinking about seriously betraying them. Know thine enemy and all that. I've got big plans for what I'm doing next. Here, let me tell you every single plan I formulated against them. He spends the next hour doing so while you hastily jot them down in a notebook to present them to the Coven later. This is great because it puts them several steps ahead of their names, which is hopefully enough steps that they won't need to ask you for help ever again. Polly and Damien are thrilled at this prospect that you gain +2 smarts, +1 bonus. Yay! I'm so bold, I guess.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna go... I already have a lot of fun. Creativity, I need more of that. That day, I just noticed the skull's face is just a sad emoji. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, after talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conjuring your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through magic. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. So it's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and changed your minds once the song is over. Gain +2 creativity. You see Damien pacing the stage, stabbing the air with his cardboard lance. Motherfucker! I don't do things if I don't look badass doing them. This play is not an exception. I'm gonna live so motherfucking truthfully through these imaginary circumstances. The script is just so, I don't know, vague. Why is the Dark Knight so evil? Where does his anger come from? Why all the murder? And yes, when it comes to plays, I want there to be a reason for murder. I just don't need one in real life. You better give him a reason not to murder you, just in case. Knight was driven evil by the death of his parents and or spouse. It's never been done. B method. Go on real knife killing spree. Yeah. It's not like I really need an excuse to go on a killing spree, but this is as good as an excuse as any. Just gotta grab a razor, an iron, and a cheese grater. And anything to gag the screaming. Yeah, gag ball. Holy shit, that does not bode well. However, at the next rehearsal, Damien is embodying the darkest of nights, and that was the point after all. So what's a body count between cast members? You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Yay. I'm so great.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna sit with Leonard because I can. Looks like all the other tables are full, or maybe you're just a glutton for punishment. So you sit next to...
Ha, Amira, I see you have at last come to give me your cucumber.
Well then, there's that. If that's supposed to be an innuendo, it means it leaves much to be desired.
Doubtless you see before me this immense pile of cucumbers into which are carved into various names. In case your inferior intellect is unable to intuit the purpose behind it, when people send me a cucumber with their name, I make sure that I don't harass or kill their families. It's a win-win. People getting livid and unharassed families, and I get delicious cucumbers.
Seems like a sound proposition, and also you hate cucumbers because they're just crunchy water pretending to be food. Yeah. So you give your cucumber to Leonard.
Ah, another crunchy water snack, but with no name carved into it. I can't guarantee I won't harass or kill you or your family. But taking a cucumber for free would be unfair. And so I offer you in return the chance to learn any skill of a true fan that you wish to learn.
I mean, Leonard could always just not harass and kill anyone, but it's true that you've always envied one ability of the true fan, laser vision. Feeling entitled to be angry with creators for not taking your favorite franchises in the direction you want. Yeah, let's try that.
Ha, yes. You have chosen well. Basic, entry-level fandom stuff that even a layman should be able to grasp. The first thing you have to remember is that the franchise belongs to you, not the creators, not the whatever bullshit companies behind it. You, the fan. Whatever you hope would happen in it, that's what should have happened. And if it doesn't, you have every right to be furious. The next thing to remember is that even if it came from the mind of the creator, that's now irrelevant. Also remember that the creators are not sentient beings with feelings. They are machines here to cater your every whim. The reason they have social media is not to promote projects or share their hopes and dreams and a perhaps naive wish to inspire others. It is to make themselves available to any criticism or vitriol, professional or even personal, that you might have. The meaner, the better. That makes them more likely to acquiesce,
I don't know how to say that fucking word,
to your vision for your project.
Wow, holy shit. Okay, you're suddenly feeling a lot more sympathetic to creators, which gives you a +4 creativity. Also, thank you all Dennises of Spooky High for never having been like this and just being the absolute best hour every day. Your devs love you. I gotta screenshot that. I mean, something crazy Martin, something prom dates. Okay, back in character. I should have screenshotted that. Oh my god, that was funny. That's hilarious.
Let's do this.
I guess I'll go to outdoors. I'm sexy! That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. At some point, someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party! Game +2 fun. Looking around, you see Damien and Liam arguing whether black metal is better than death metal. Suddenly, Damien starts arguing and sniffs the air. Shut up! Do you smell that?
Yeah. It smells like Christian Dior and plot armor. Oh, fuck! It is me, dickheads! And I brought enough crucifixes and holy water for the whole class! Oh, lucky me. I've been meaning to finish my take-home final for AP Murder. Go ahead, just try to kill me. I'm the protagonist, bitch. She's right, unfortunately. This is well-trod territory. We are, as they say, pretty fucked. Screw that! You got a way to save Damien and Liam without killing anybody. All you have to do is throw a brick at her head. Bring everyone to tears with a mind-shattering guitar solo. Yeah! Yeah! You pull a guitar out of your ass and start shredding. The faces of those standing nearest you are melted all the way off. Luckily, none of those people are important to this game. Good. The polyharmonics are truly astonishing. I would buy this unlimited edition vinyl. This is metal as shit. It's like if Mechagodzilla fucked up volcano full of Vikings, and the volcano had a baby, and then they fed the baby to a fucking snake. What? You mean I'm not the most awesome thing in the scene anymore? Forget this. I'm out of here. Joke's on her. She was never the most awesome thing in the scene. News of your insane guitar skills is spread throughout the school. You gain +2 charm, +1 fun. Yeah, I'm so cool. I'm super cool.
Let's do this.
But I need to be smart, too. And I'm bored in school. The next day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and this dating gimmicks, you forget that you're attending class. It's supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Normally, Damien is tuned out in monstrous civics class, but today he actually seems excited. You ask him why. Because we finally got an assignment I can get behind. Write a proposal to improve your neighborhood. My neighborhood is hell, and I'm gonna come up with a kick-ass new torture. I just need to pick an idea. Shrinkable termites? No. The termite lobby, Jesus Christ. The termite lobby will be all over us. Constantly firing shotgun? No, the NRA still refuses to associate with our brand. Repeated flaying with a dull, rusty butter knife? No, it's just not quite brutal enough. Literally, damn. I got plenty of good ideas, but no great ones. Help me out here, yeah? Knife soup. A kitten you can never snuggle. Knife soup. Knife soup? You mean soup? Soup. Yeah, with an F. But with knives instead of soup? How did you know that my favorite thing is replacing things that are not knives with knives? Oh man, those poor idiots are gonna have to eat the soup because it's soup, and then BAM! Knives in your mouth! And then when they get used to that, I'll give them a bowl of real soup, but with a knife instead of a spoon! Ha! Damien makes knife soup into a real thing. It actually becomes a very popular food item among people who hate themselves. +3 money as royalties, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna spend any of the money. I cheated and looked up a guide. So yeah. I'm gonna go to this table. Find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemans Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lizzie Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha, and now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphomia? Reginald's lymphomia deals 500 physical damage to him and okay, I skipped it by accident. 900 something. Woo, I win again! Why are all your Pokemans so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match! What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds! Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemans isn't dumb, it's cool, because... No way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points to Scott or Damien. Show them the phone equipped with Pokemans Go can also be used as a football. Say nothing, pelt them with steamed vegetables. Ah, vegetables! We hate those! Stop it!
Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig's ears. How about some forks and knives? Or knives and knives. I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. Ah, these knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Guys, come on, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright, as soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range. Nice thinking. Finally, used for vegetables, am I right? Yeah. Except peas, I really like peas. Damien rarely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though, so that's a win-win. Yeah, he does love me after all.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna get more charm. that skull and crossbones. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You see Damien about to punch some noob, when suddenly a dimensional portal opens between two of them. Hey, what the hell? I was supposed to punch that noob! There will be plenty of noobs to punch, my fearsome paramour, when you are mine. What? I have traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies, and for my bedroom. Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck? I wouldn't put it quite so crashly. Well, I would. That seems so doper than hell. Which isn't hard because hell is lame, but still. If Damien goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, then how will we fucking kill people with you? There's only one thing to do. Defeat the prince's entire shitty army by using nothing but a colander and a grapefruit. Show Damien a picture of prince's armies while wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. What? Get the fuck out. Armed with your trusty colander helm and furious grapefruit, you charge through the rift and directly through the fully armed battalion of extra-dimensional orcs. They spend the next several hours cutting you up and feeding you to yourself. When you finally manage to piece your body back together and make it home, Damien is already drawing up battle plans with the prince. Dude, your army is so incredibly sick. Did you see what they did to the pathetic loser with the grapefruit? I did, my love. I did indeed. Why did you go into this battle with nothing but a kitchen implement and a piece of fruit? Why didn't you bring weapons? You used -2, -1 boldness. But dude, the assless chaps, what was I supposed to do with that? Dead serious question. I guess I'll go get more boldness, because I apparently fucking need it. Day skip class and just hang out in bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're bold and you will kill a tiny, bug-eyed turtle with your bare hands. A monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. Where's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 bonus anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Yup. Calculator wanders in. He likes to pretend to pee because it makes him feel alive. But stops dead when he sees what Damien and Vera are doing. Okay. Friend Damien, friend Vera. Vera. Jesus, I can't pronounce her name right. Why are you affixing a battle axe to the chassis of a small and lovable robotlet? Calculator. Just the machine I wanted to see. Help us cover this robot and weapons so we can win Season 16 of Bot Battles! I am not sure that is a good idea. But our goals are noble. I intend to spend the prize money on an elegant jacket made of several seals. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and I just want to fuck up a bunch of dirt's property. I am sorry, pals, but I do not support bot-on-bot violence. Suddenly, a tiny killer robot springs to life and embraces Calculation's slave with his scorpion claws. Papa, it chirps. Its name is Computerance, and I must protect him. Oh, that's cute. That settles it then. Better come up with an unbeatable strategy to make sure little Terrence doesn't get hurt in the tournament. Upload subversive propaganda to the other robot CPUs while they're busy revolting against monster kind. Computerance can destroy them with all unopposed. Disguise him as a human so he's protected by the first law of robotics. What? Query, what is subversive propaganda? Oh, you know, pamphlets about how robots are treated as second-class citizens, exploited for their superior capabilities, and kept subservient to their organic overlords. Please continue. Well, like, we have so little respect for robots that we actually make them fight for their our amusement. And we send them into combat zones to get blown up on our behalf. And we shoot them into fucking space, and then just leave them there. And we don't pay them for doing any of those things, because why would we? They're only robots. Do you think if we told the robots all that, it would be enough to make them rise up against their masters? Affirmative. The room is suddenly filled with missiles. Missiles are now how calculus expresses anger. It takes the rest of the day to corner him and wipe the last few hours of his memory. You lose -2 bonus and -1 fun. Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I, right?
Let's do this.
So I'm gonna go to you. Taking a break from socializing to eat with your lunch. Eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's a Slayer and she's hiding under your table. Eat knee pain, freak! Now I'm gonna punch your other. Ow! You just threw your apple at her. Finally used for that red delicious. You defeated a Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choices of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're some kind of video game. No time to complicate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Garlic, rice, and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots stakes with each shit burned into the side of them. You scoop up the sweet-ass gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster. No, I would definitely kill some of them. But later in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns into self-assurance when you hear the teacher's question, what if files do? Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake right into the chalkboard. Eat shit! Exclaims the teacher. Why, that's exactly right! Congratulations! You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain +4 bonus. As I should. But I'm worried that, like, if I'm not spending time with Damien, then that means I'm not gonna be with him. I guess I should build up my fun. You spot Juan. Juan, the small, magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him as only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Yay. Minding your own business with Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding your own business. Fuck, I'm so angry! I'm so angry I want to pull out my own skull and eat it! I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in his fucking face! I'm so angry I want to spend years of accumulating political capital so I can become the president and then use my nuclear power codes to blow up the sun! I don't think that's really good considering what's happening right now. And you're standing in my way! Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember the melancholy, the times when you can move without all your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming, think fast. Joke's on you, pal, I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use. Therefore, I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. No time to think of anything clever, start dancing for no reason. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It is really, really silly indeed. Before you realize, all your classmates will join you in your little silly dance. What the fuck? Move or I will kill you dead, noob! But, Damien, you can't deny that she's actually moving. Yeah, and quite the move she has. Clearly, even Damien can't fight against logic. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah, as you just said. Here you move or you die. All your classmates starting, move or die! Move or die! Arrgh!
Damien, frustrated by the crazy mindlessness but joyful mob you created, finally leaves. Still from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes. But for now, you gain +2 boldness, +1 fun. Yeah. We're almost there.
Let's do this.
We're almost there. I'm nervous. I can't go to gym without running into the cat. Today, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +2 coolness. But who cares? He's not trying to romance her classmates. I hope. Or is he? We hope not! Or, oh, you also gain +2 smarts. Hooray! Despite everything else happening around you, you're solving some spooky, some sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he can even be your sweetheart, but he seems to be more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could just get angry at a banana. Yeah, I get angry at bananas too, don't worry. They're so goddamn yellow. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking LeVay. Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates into arson somehow. Defend the banana's honor, eat the banana. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your own business, you eat the banana instead! What? Gah!
Ooh, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again.
Yeah, he was bullying that banana, but now it seems he's all bark and no bite.
Not like Amira, huh?
Indeed, Amira seems to be all bite for sure. Literally.
Kinda sexy.
It is alluring, being all bite, not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring, nor sexy.
True that, unless you're bullying a banana. I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien's stupid.
Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them.
Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully.
God, not again! This is it! This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard! On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt!
Ooh, that's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Amira. It's a classic.
Interesting. I might attend. Damn right! You all have tickets to watch how I reduce Amira's bones into a sad, shapeless pulp.
Yas! Free tickets. Hashtag prom fight on prom night.
What the fuck? And so you led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. You gave +3 boldness for doing so out of your own volition. I don't know. I'm scared. Why is he gonna... Why? What did I do? What are you doing? You mess with me, and then you try to sit with me at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead! You just eat in a corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And if you think this is unfair, next time don't try to sit at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move. That was it?! That was literally it.
Let's do this.
So I'm just dead set with going with him to prom. Day in Apple Boss Ball. Matches and importance the human interactions within it. You're all not human though, so okay. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally memorized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. So my stats are pretty okay. Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try to get to you first. Hey, I heard Damien is talking about how he's gonna beat you up at prom.
Yeah, mess him up.
I like how they're both conveniently wearing gym clothes. It always feels like nobody ever... Like, if there's 2 students, they never wear 2 things with gym clothes. It's always somebody wearing something else. What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence, unless I'm a werewolf. In which case, one time I ate a kindergartner.
You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way to monetizing it. I heard Polly saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Amira alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging.
That's not nice. Why haven't I received free tickets? Maybe the not so nice part is the part about you being skinned alive.
Anyway, Amira, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you in some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy.
Yeah, Amira, what are you doing about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro. That's a good question. What are you gonna do about this? Seems like you're pretty screwed. But maybe, if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Here's what I'm gonna do, Vera. I'm gonna give you $100. You're gonna teach me your secret Oberlin combat style. I don't know, probably die unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight. But where would I ever find such a man? Oh my god. Where would you find a man who is big and strong and good at sports? Vera is definitely strong, but she's not quite big and definitely not a man. Polly's pretty good at beer pong, but I'm not sure if that counts as a sport. Oh, but for sure she isn't big, strong, or a man, of course. Big and strong and good at sports. Big and strong and good at sports. Nope, I got nothing. This is definitely a tough mystery.
Scott, did you just say tough mystery?
Polly has appeared out of nowhere with her mystery van. Liam is with her.
Paulina, you told me we were going to the Shining's concert. Did I? I meant wandering in our mystery van until someone mentioned a mystery. Come, Scott, we'll go out looking for a big, strong, good at sports man.
Hooray! Mystery time! And so Scott gets into the van and the three of them disappeared in the horizon.
I mean, you weren't as explicit as possible when trying to ask him for favors, so that's kinda on you. Bye.
Oh boy, prom night might get messy and not in a good way. -2 bonus, -1 fun. Alright, let's get murdered on prom night! Yay! Yeah! I'm gonna get fucked. In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien the two of you have a date on prom night.
A date? No, I'm breaking your bones, you idiot! Conflating love language with violence is extremely problematic and can totally lead to toxic relationships. You just gave me more reason to kick your ass big time. Not that I needed them.
Prom night arrives and your brawl is even scheduled an official prom-gram. The crowd is ready for a fight. Oh, Jesus. A big surprise, your total lack of preparation has actual consequences. Damien unleashes a storm of punches upon you, and it seriously hurts. If that wasn't enough, you can hear the crowd judging you. I've heard she made problematic statement that mix love and violence together. Yeah, language is important and can shape this society. It's our responsibility to use it carefully. Good thing Damien's beating that insensitive bigot's ass. He's the true hero here. Most diplomatic smile. Best at giving fierce makeovers. Okay, so that was an official ending, apparently. Apparently, me getting my ass kicked at prom was an official ending. So he beat up a woman! Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Bitch! Fortunately, prison was flammable. God damn it. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. I had to screenshot it. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. For those 6 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life. And when it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I got my ass kicked by Damien. Oh my god. I can't believe that's an actual ending. Just, wow. That's crazy. So, the fact that that's an actual ending is funny as hell. You can't even love him because he just wants to beat you up. I wasn't expecting to get an ending, to be honest with you. I was expecting him to reject me. Because I always get rejected when I play off screen. Yeah, I don't really have nothing else to say. Just, he beat up a woman. That's all I really gotta say about it. And then he's gonna beat the shit out of us. No, I wish the Slayer would kill him so hard. I thought this was creator of Coach. I thought this would take a lot longer than what it took, to be honest with you. XD. She's dressed as Princess Daisy. I still think that's super cute how she's Princess Daisy instead of Princess Peach. I think that's cute. So watch out, the picture's just gonna be like me with like no skin on my face. And he's just kicking the shit out of me and ripping up my dress at prom. Yay. I somehow got an ending. You're my player too. Hunt the living. Yeah, I want to help the living too. Hunt, not help. Fuck the living.